What is up, my sci-fi people? My name is Rosendo. Welcome to my channel, Sci-Fi Rose. Today I will be discussing Stranger in a Strange Land by Robert A. Heinlein. So last week I spoke briefly about Ender's Game, and I also mentioned that this week I was going to be reading this book. So now I had a chance to read it. Today I will be discussing what I thought about the book, kind of the all-around feel of the book. A little bit about the book itself. It was written in 1961 by Robert A. Heinlein. It did receive the prestigious Hugo Award. It's a classic. I've never read it before. I just wanted to give you my take on it. Essentially what this is about is a Martian-born human is brought back to Earth and is now having to deal with becoming normal. Easier said than done. So he has to adapt to living on Earth. The thing is it's not that easy. However, he does have some friends, and that's kind of where the fun begins in the book. Ultimately, if you're looking for a book that discusses everything about human existence, whether you're speaking about politics, murder, covering up murder, religion, all on a comfortable bed of comedy, this is the book, okay? I can't tell you how many times I was able to laugh reading this. From there, you're looking at Valentine Michael Smith is the protagonist and a couple other key characters as well. Initially, he is adapting to Earth, but then at the same time, Earth has to adapt to him. And then it takes on a whole other thing with religion, not to mention Martians. This book had to deal with not just a human-born Martian trying to figure out how to relate to these people he's never met, but he is one. It had to do with human beings having to look at themselves in a different light, the way he was doing it about himself. You saw that in a lot of the characters finding more of their true selves as the plot continued. It was an opportunity for a lot of the characters to self-reflect and think about why it is that they think the way they think and do things the way they do them. Societal norms that keep them doing the same things or doing things that they don't want to, religion, sexism, all those things are well involved in this book. So it's a good way to look at how humans are still dealing with that at this point in time. He's able to make you see it from a point of view that you probably never would have, because of the fact that, you know, it's a Martian, but he himself is a human. I won't go too far into that part of the book, but it definitely makes you think about those things. Regarding the main characters, obviously it's about the Martian, which is VMS. However, I would say that Jubal, the attorney, his friend, steals the show. The comedy relief in this book. But definitely worth it. I want to read some more of his books eventually, but I will be spreading it out a bit more to see what else is out there. Take it from me, this is a wonderful book to read. I suggest if you haven't read it, you do so. It's going to take a little bit of time, 600 pages. Although I am a slow reader, I'm getting a little bit faster, especially after reading something like this. Trying to knock it out within a week so that I can make this video for everyone. At this point, I don't really want to give away too much. This is my second review on a book, and so I'm still learning. For the people that haven't read it, I wouldn't want to disclose any information that would soften the character of the book and what it actually gives an audience. So we'll leave it at that at this point. So my channel is basically me reading a book a week, and then hopefully it can help you. What I also would appreciate is if I could receive any feedback regarding the discussion of the book, your opinion on the book itself, what I discussed, what would you like to hear me discuss as well. The community of sci-fi readers, I believe, is immense, so I think that once people can hear about this, we can kind of have a much broader discussion about these books. Please comment on those things. Let me know what you think. Let me know also if you have suggestions on what books I should read next. Right now I'm just kind of doing a little research and finding books that I have interest in, but if there's something out there that you think I should read first, let me know, and I will definitely consider it. With this, we'll put this down. I do have my book for next week. Bear with me. George Orwell's 1984. I'm looking forward to reading this book. So same day next week, on a Sunday, I will prop the video for this book as well, and then kind of go from there and see what I can read next. If I get some comments on what I should read next, rest assured that will be the book I read. That concludes my video for Stranger in a Strange Land. I will see you next week, and I will discuss this book. See you then.